Alright, people, I've just watched Sky Sports News, and the Premier League referee, Mike Dean, has um, asked not to officiate any Premier League games this weekend as he has faced death threats um, towards his family, which is terrible. It is terrible. I mean, I was heavily critical of Mike Dean's decision to send off Thomas Soucek. I really, really was. I was like, how on earth can you give a red card for that? You know, and everyone's been fuming about it. But look, I was criticising referees, of course, the other day on Saturday. But yeah, I know it's happened before. I know referees expect that sort of thing to be involved, but it seems quite serious. And you know, it's very sad that people are targeting him. He's a human being after all. You know, he's not a robot. You know, he has a family, and and I'm sure people who might want to become referees might be put off by this. People see it as a career. I'm sure people say, "Oh, the game's corrupt," and the refs get paid. This ref's terrible. We can all be a bit frustrated. We all can call referees names sometimes, but yeah, I mean, this seems quite bad, to be honest. He's had a bit of a difficult week, Mike Dean. He's shown 3 red cards. One of them's been overturned. I think another one will be the Soucek one. But I think, yeah, I was very critical of him, but I'd never want that to happen to the referee because, look, I don't even think really, looking back at it, it is Mike Dean's fault. I think it's the rules and the regulations. I mean, obviously, he's looked at it and he's decided it's a red card, but VAR have told him to look over at the monitor and say it's a red card. I mean, I don't know what is going on. I mean, the rules, the laws are so soft. Everything's being checked constantly. But yeah, I mean, Mike Dean's just trying to do his job, and people think he's done it wrong. Again, like I said, I was very, very critical of him. People might say, "Oh, he can't have any sympathy because he's arrogant or something like that." I mean, look, I watched his podcast with Peter Crouch like a year back, and he seems like and yeah, he's admitted that he can act a bit like a showman on the pitch because he seems quite funny, he seems quite positive, and and he said, yeah, I do that. It's just because I've got confidence in my ability, and I respected him for that. He is a referee who I do have respect for, and I know there might be people who come onto the channel and they might be giving me hate. Please don't, because look, I hope you don't put abuse on my channel, because yeah, I don't want to, I don't intend to go out and upset anybody, but all I want to do is just send out a clear message. People don't deserve abuse. For a man who's just trying to do his job. So yeah, I hope the PGMOL make the correct decision and don't give Mike Dean a game this weekend and let him have that break, because he just might need to be refreshed after a tough time, and yeah, hopefully we see him. People asking for him to be sacked and stuff like that. There's always these going on. Southampton requested him and Lee Mason don't referee games at Southampton anymore, and I just think, like, I mean, I know I'm a Man U fan, and people say, "Oh, you're fucking biased. You love the referees, blah blah blah." You know, they always give you decisions, you can't complain or whatever. Maybe I can't, but still, there's no need to send out abuse to him and his personal family. And you know, I was considering possibly being a ref in the future. You know, I was thinking to myself, I could have handled that situation better. You know, I was thinking, you know, I wouldn't have sent him off, Souček off. You know, but look, people make mistakes. When was the last time you made a mistake? You make a mistake in life. Sometimes it could be a stupid mistake. Sometimes it can be an honest mistake. You know, they are pretty much honest mistakes. You know, people do make mistakes. They make bad mistakes. It's part of life, and you move on from that. Okay, and I just think it is really difficult. But yeah, but yeah, I'm sending my support out to him. I'm always back officials as much as I can because I know how difficult the job is. You know, if there's a wrong decision, maybe I would criticise it, but yeah, it's just no need for it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, or comment below. Although I do imagine I will be getting some dislikes. I don't really care, to be honest, because you know, I just think abuse that people suffer like that is just terrible. And I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.